How do I add a service? To start adding a service, we will go into the Services section by clicking on the Services menu option in the Encore menu. To add a new service, click the Add New button in the middle or bottom corner of the screen. A blank service record will appear. The first thing to do is set the service code and description. We recommend setting the service code as an abbreviated version of the description that allows for quick searching. You can, optionally, enter a barcode for the service here. These can be printed off later if you would like to have the ability to scan a barcode sheet to select this service. Set a category and subcategory for this service. If you haven't added any categories, you can add them under the Services drop-down where it says Categories. Check out our other tutorials to learn more about adding categories. If you have a shop cost each time the service is performed, enter it here. You can choose if this is a set dollar amount or a percentage of the service sale price. Set the price of your service here. If you have different employees that use different charge levels, set a price for each level that you use. If no price is entered for a charge level, Encore will use charge level 1 by default. If you have Encore set so that taxes are set on each individual service, enable or disable them here. You can change what taxes apply in the System area of the Encore menu. Check out our other tutorials to learn more about setting up taxes. If you want to set an image for this service, you can do so under the Photo section. If your device has a built-in camera, you can use the Take Photo button to take a photo and save it to the service profile. Otherwise, you can use the Choose File button to select a pre-existing photo on your device. Next, we will go to the Appointment Setup tab. If you set this service to be part of a category, the appointment color will be set here according to the color of the category. If you want to change the color that this service will be on the appointment book, you can do so here. If you want to be able to book this service at the same time as another service with a single employee on the appointment book, you can enable double booking here. Next, we will set the booking time for this service. First, set if this service is booked in multiple parts. If this service is just a single part with one employee, set the booking total time here. If this service is booked in multiple parts, you can set the type and the length of the first part of this service. Here we can add as many parts to the service as we need. Each part of the service needs its own length. Primary, technical, or finishing time is time booked, where an employee is with the client working on the service. Processing time is time that the client is processing and the employee is open to having an appointment booked in between. If this service requires a specific resource to be available when booking, enable Require Resource and set the resources that can be used for this service. If this is grayed out, it means you need to add resources. Resources can be added under the Services drop-down where it says Resources. Check out our other tutorials to learn more about adding resources. Next, we will go to the Product Usage tab. If you would like to track backbar product usage automatically, you can set what products are used each time this service is performed here. If you would like the option to edit what professional products are used each time the service is performed, you can enable a pop-up to do so in the appointment book or sales. Check out our other tutorials to learn more about product usage setup. Next, we will go to the Notes tab. The option here for Require Service History Notes for Guest will enable or disable a pop-up requiring service history to be entered after checkout each time this service is sold on an invoice. Once you are finished, click Save. After you have saved, you will notice the Employee Setup tab pop up. Click on the Employee Setup tab. Here, you can set which employees are eligible to provide this service. When you add a new service, all employees are ineligible by default. Follow the directions to the right to learn about selecting multiple employees. You will need to enable the employees that book this service. To clear the employees that are currently selected, use the Clear Selection button. You can select all employees in the list by using the Select All button. You can then enable or disable service eligibility for all employees. Click Save once finished. We have now finished adding a service. Thanks for watching.